I found some of my glitter injections pressed glitter. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's this really pretty like purple and green glitter. So I want to incorporate that somehow into our makeup today. So I'm grabbing my Rumor Zero P. Louise base, which is white, letting that start to warm on the back of my hand, but then grab a flat brush and start to just go ahead and work that all over the lid. I'm grabbing the Rumor white because I really want the shades that I decide to put over top of it to be really bright, and white helps do that. So I've decided to add some pink because I saw this Mirabella loose pink powder in my makeup kit, and I was suddenly like, ooh, you know what, pink would be really fun. We haven't done a pink look in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a Glow crease brush, Glow Skin Beauty crease brush. I'm just tapping out the excess because this is a loose powder. I do want to build the product. I don't necessarily want to have it fall everywhere. I'm going to wing it way out. Bring it right into where my crease currently lives. Wing that bad boy way out. Brought the base. So I'm going to start to work that new shade right in to our previous shade and extend out that line ever so slightly. So now I'm going to grab my Take Me Back to Brazil palette, fluffy brush, and dip it into this top pink one right here. The Take Me Back to Brazil palette, it all has shimmer in it, and so it's important to always go back when blending using your previous shade so that you don't lose the shade definition. These pinks are pretty close together, which I want, but at the same time I like that I'm using multiple pinks. Slow blending really gives you that definition that you're looking for. Alright, so we blended out that last shade with a really, really pale pink from our ColourPop Lovebird palette. Now we're going in with our Suava Beauty Hydra Liner. So we've added a bit of water. We're just getting the consistency really nice. This is Space Panda, yep, which is their white. And using their 620 brush, I'm going to start to slowly etch out where I want a really nice white define line. So I've gone ahead and done the white on both sides. It's not necessarily to then create a cut crease with it, but I do love the idea of it being very dramatic. Let's go ahead and grab our glitter adhesive by Anastasia. And start. The camera's really not doing it justice right now, but my eyeball is sparkly. So what I did is I just took a flat brush and started to work it with the base, the glitter glue, and followed the previous, because remember we extended our base all the way out here, so I want to make sure that I'm adhering it to something that will actually adhere and not just fall off throughout the day. But, ooh, mama. Oh, you can kind of see it better there, but that is sparkly. I'm into it. Also, this is why we don't do foundation, because I can easily just start to remove some of that excess glitter as best I can, because you know glitter doesn't move once you place it somewhere. Gonna go into the other side. So I was gonna go in and add some more white lines, and I was gonna add some. I'm just really enjoying this. It needs liner, lashes, blah blah blah, but I don't think I'm gonna do much more because I'm enjoying how it looks when I look down. I like how it looks when I look up. Yeah, this is good. But we'll roll with this. So we're gonna grab our NYX vinyl black liner, and we're going to line out the lid first before we create our wing. Alright, so now that we've established that, I'm going to re-dampen it into the product, and I'm going to really look and see. Ideally, what I would like to see is that it comes from the far corner and then scoops out right in here and still picks up some of this glitter. But I'm not entirely sure, or if I want it to cut in a little bit tighter, fill in that gap. These are the things that I, as a makeup artist, think about a lot. I'm like, okay, how do I want that to look in the end? Where do I want it to start? Where do I want it to finish? So I'm going to actually start in the middle here, and then sweep it out like so, and then bring it back in out here. Alright, so I've lined my eyes. I'm prepping my curling. Oh, come on now, friend. Prepping that eyelash curler. Yes, I'm using heat. Yes, I'm being careful. Wiping it off with a cloth to ensure that there's no previous mascara debris or anything like that. Good. And hold. And hold. And grab an angled brow brush, well, an angled brush really, and I'm dipping into my Glow Skin Beauty Auburn Brow Powder Duo. I like to use a little bit of both mascara and primer on. I might do lashes today because this is like just fun, glittery nonsense. Let's do the brows. I'm gonna switch up a tiny bit in the darker. I'm going to start with the lighter, and I'm going to start to work the powder underneath my brows first to kind of give it a defined out shape. Then I'm going to work the powder up. Then using my Benefit Copper Brow Gel, working the hairs up. The nice part is it does have like a little comb to it, like a 3-prong, so you could technically really like get those little baby hair too. Other side. Now for the face, I'm grabbing my ELF Poreless Putty Primer. Then I have my ELF 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This stuff covers everything. And then I'm going to grab a dampened beauty blender and go ahead and blend that out. Alright, So I blended out my concealer with my Beauty Blender. Now I'm going to grab my ELF Flawless Satin Foundation in Light Ivory. Grabbing a foundation brush. Work that right into my skin. And then I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender and just make sure that everything lays down nice and smooth. I'm going to use two different cream blushes. One is more like an oil cream. That's the Milk Makeup in Flare. So I'm going to apply that first. I'm going to start to work that right up into my cheeks. I love how creamy it is. This is definitely more of like a coral shade, but I love a good coral and a nice pinky pink in my blush. I think it just gives me that really like doll-like complexion, which I'm a huge fan of. I'm going to add this to the top and a little bit to the bottom. And then when I go in with my Beauty Blender, it'll kind of all mush together. So I'm really enjoying how dewy that creamy oil blush is making my skin. So I'm going to dip right into my highlight. This is Sin by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to really start to work that. Ooh. See that in the sunshine coming a mile away. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Then we're going to do... I guess we'll do some bronzer as opposed to contour. So I'm going to grab my Pixie by Petra. This is Summertime. Yep, Summertime. Make those bad boys pop out. Anyway, bronzer is not to be used as contour. We're not popping it deep and making those cheekbones be lifted that way. They're lifted. I don't know if I want to do freckles today. Okay, maybe some light freckles. I've got myself into it. I know that didn't take much. So we're going to go ahead and dip into our pomade Anastasia Brow product. Start to dot that all over our finger. We're going to be using our finger as a stamp. Okay guys, so I did decide to pop on just some really soft false lashes because I didn't want to completely lose that you could see the glitter in the liner. But this is our final look. Very, very dewy skin today. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for being so wonderful and supportive. If you guys have any suggestions or requests, please let me know. I will be posting this look on YouTube.